You're listening to Independent TV 7 on the headline which says, I am not a saint, equally not a thief. Peter Obi. Wow. The 2023 presidential candidate for the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, has said he is not a saint, but has never stolen any money from the coffers of the government. That notwithstanding, Nigerian News reports that the former governor of Anambra State made this known on Saturday during the Peter Obi on Parallel Facts Twitter Space Forum organized by the Parallel Facts. The Labour Party flag bearer said he left the funds he saved as the Anambra governor, and also invested state funds properly, adding that state funds should be used for the public, for good for the public, okay, not for personal gain or personal goods. He said, I am not a saint and equally not a thief. Most people will not see the amount of money I saw as governor and leave it. I saved, invested, and utilized state funds properly. Public money should be used for the public good, not for personal good or personal gain. Also speaking further, Peter Obi stated that the key to strengthening the Nigerian passport and restoring its global reputation is to have something valuable to offer to the world. He said also the respect for the Nigerian passport cannot be earned when a nation is perceived as economically weak and dependent on others. To gain respect as individuals or as a nation, the first step is to put our own house in order by building a strong and stable economy. The former Anambra governor also highlighted the importance of having a robust foreign policy, which he believes is directly linked to a strong domestic policy. He also cited examples of international groups like G7 and G20 formed based on economic strength and expressed disappointment that Nigeria is not yet a member of such influential forum. Oh my God, Nigeria is not in that forum. Well, like he said he cited examples of international groupings like G7 and G20, which formed based on economic strength, and expressed a disappointment that Nigeria is not yet a member of such influential forums. Sharing a personal article or dot, Obi revealed that despite having the opportunity to obtain dual citizenship and a residency in other countries, he has chosen to remain solely a Nigerian citizen. The Labour Party flag bearer stressed that Nigeria's leaders, including politicians like himself, have collectively failed the country by not building a better society for future generations. Peter Obi called for change, stating that the Nigerian passport can only become respected globally when the nation achieves progress and development. He called on everyone to do the right thing and work towards building a better Nigeria, emphasizing that that respect is earned through responsible and proper actions, according to Peter. Well, he called on everyone to sit uprightly and do the right thing and work towards building a better Nigeria, emphasizing that the respect is earned through responsible and proper actions. Now, Peter Obi, he said, I am not a saint, equally not a thief. Peter Obi, that means Peter Obi, the 2023 presidential candidate for the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has said he is not a saint but has never stolen any money from the coffers of the government. Well, in the news of Niger report that the former governor of Anambra State made this noon on Saturday during the Peter Obi on Parallel Twitter Space Forum organized by the Parallel Fact. The Labour Party flag bearer said he left the funds saved as the Anambra governor and also invested state funds properly, adding that the state funds should be used for the public or for the good of the public, not for personal gain, according to Peter Obi. Public funds must be used for public for the good of the public, not for public funds to be used by those that we call politicians or office holders, because public funds is meant for public funds. Nigeria money is meant for Nigeria money. I don't know if there is a structure for using public funds and not returning it, because I believe as a senator, as a leader, as a politician, as whatever representative you are, you have your salary, your wages have been paid, being paid, and now saying public funds. Well, there's no issue with that, because Peter Obi said he's not a saint. He's not saying he's not a thief, but rather he's not a saint. That means I'm not a saint, equally not a thief. I don't know where his narrative is coming from, because if he has said I'm not a saint and equally not a thief, well, most people would not see the amount of money I saw as governor and leave it or left it. I saved, invested, and utilized state funds properly. Public money should be used for the public good, or for the good of the public, not for personal gain. Obi stated that the key to strengthening the Nigerian passport and restoring its global reputation is to have something valuable to offer the world. And what are the valuables? What are the things that are valuable to offer the world? The respect for the Nigerian passport cannot be earned, but when a nation is perceived as economically weak and dependent on others, to gain respect as individuals or as a nation, the first step is to put our own house in order by building a strong and stable economy. The former Anambra governor also highlighted the importance of having a robust foreign policy, which he believes is directly linked to a stronger domestic policy. He cited examples of international groupings like G7, G20 formed based on economic strength, and expressed a disappointment that Nigeria is not yet a member of such influential forums. Sharing a personal anecdote, Obi revealed that despite having the opportunity to obtain dual citizenship and residency in other countries, he has chosen to remain solely a Nigerian citizen. He stressed that Nigeria's leaders, including politicians like himself, have collectively failed the country by not building a better society for future generations. Now, Obi is calling on, Nigerians, calling on the leaders, calling on public, calling on everybody that yes, Nigeria, we can do better. We should remain steadfast. We should keep our economic safe. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.